welcome in. Thank you for giving me a little bit of your time today. In honor of the full moon later this week, I believe it's on Friday, I want to start with some Moonology oracles. So let's go ahead and get started here. See what comes out. There are several cats in here. I'm hoping they don't fight. Okay. Oh, wait. Damn, I'm bucking up already. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like to share with the collective for this week? What is coming up? What advice can you share with the collective this week? Just playing. They're not fighting yet. What advice could you share, please? Okay. Ooh, first quarter moon. Okay, so your commitment is being tested. Commitment to what? I have no idea. Okay, let's get one more, maybe two more. I've never used these before, so. Okay. Ooh, be bold and make the first move. Okay. Cardinal moon. All right, and then one more. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Okay, cool. Interesting. I wonder what those answers are. Maybe we could find out. I doubt it, but maybe we can try. All right. Okay. So commitment is being tested. Be bold and make the first move. The answers you need are coming. So that's kind of what's governing our reading today. So I like to do just one of these Alice cards just to kind of get just a theme. So let's just see what they have to say. We'll try these two. I'm just going to get one. Whatever comes out. Thank you, Spirit. What can you share with the collective? And then maybe at the end, I'll read what the Oracle Moons, the explanation of them is. Okay, gotta get this one so much for myself. The Little Mouse. Okay, so let me get that so I can read that to you. Where the hell? Okay, the Little Mouse. Though you may want to foster dialogue, remember that language and communication can sometimes be tricky and lead to unfortunate misunderstandings. Think twice before you speak and try your best to show empathy as well as psychological finesse. Your interlocutor has feelings and points of view of their own, and you have to take them into account if you hope to create a constructive discussion. So yeah, I guess just practice active listening maybe with whoever you're dealing with, instead of just sitting there thinking that waiting for your turn to talk. And just be careful with your word choices. Think before you speak, sort of thing. I think that's the message. And then it has a question. If you really made the effort of putting yourself in the other person's shoes, what would you do differently? Okay. All right. So that's kind of something to keep in mind. And I'm going to try the Labyrinth Tarot today. So let's see what's going on with the Labyrinth. Let me put our Alice card over here. All right. I'm just going to do maybe a 3-card spread, past, present, or future, and then see what comes out. See if we can find our way out of the labyrinth. I don't want to find my way out. I like the labyrinth. I'll stay in it forever. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Past. So we've got the 3 of Pots, which is the 3 of Cups. Present. Judgment. Okay. And then future. Okay, so we've got 3 of Pots, 3 of Cups, Judgment for present, and then 8 of Cups for future. Not sure about that, bro. Okay, so 3 of Cups, or 3 of Pots in this case in the Labyrinth deck. That's like friendship, that's like celebration, coming together. So but that's in the past. So, yeah, I think this is slightly different with the Labyrinth, but it's still pretty much the same. And then we've got Judgment. So I don't know. And then 8 of Pots, which is 8 of Cups, is like walking away from something. Yeah, you're like leaving those cups behind, meaning you're leaving like a partnership behind, or you're leaving like a commitment behind, maybe because of some judgment. So let me look it up real quick. I mean, I know what they mean, but it's very slightly. Okay, let's just look up judgment because I just flipped right to it. Okay, so judgment indicates you'll soon be faced with an important decision. Remember, this is our present card because I did past, present, future. You'll soon be faced with an important decision and warns against making an impulsive choice. Evaluate your options carefully and consider their possible long-term effects. Be sensible and smart and act in accordance with your conscience. Okay, so whatever you're making a judgment call about, maybe that is leading you to the 8 of Pots / 8 of Cups, which is you walking away from something. Maybe something that no longer serves you. Maybe it's a person. But we really need to do some clarifying to find that out. Okay, let's see what I want to do, how I want to clarify this. Let's just do another row. How about that? Let's shuffle again. Let's see if we can get some more cards. Okay, so we've got our past, present, and future. We get some more clarification on this. Okay, so I've got the 5 of Poles, which is like the 5 of Wands. So that's a struggle, that's a conflict. So maybe you had a conflict with a friend, somebody in your friend group, maybe a family member. And then we've got the Ace of Poles, which is like the Ace of Wands. So that's a really positive card. And that's about new beginnings. That could be about creating something. It could be about relationship or a job or a project, something that that you're creating. That's something that's beginning. Okay, and then the 8 of Pots. We've got the King of Poles. Okay, interesting. So the King of Poles could be a person. It could be a fire sign you're dealing with because poles are wands and wands are fire. So maybe your decision was for some reason to walk away from this King of Poles. I mean, he is a goblin, but yeah. So the 8 of Pots is you leaving a situation or unsatisfied with the situation, maybe with this King of Poles, but I don't know what he did or she or whatever. The King of Poles, it's not about male or female, it's about the energy. So something happened, you found out something, and then you passed judgment. That's what it's looking like. Now, I don't know if the Ace of Poles is referring to somebody new that's coming in for you or a new beginning. Maybe your new beginning happens after you walk away, from this person or this situation. So let's see. Let me choose some other cards to see if I can clarify what is going on. Why the Ace of Poles is here. Ace of Poles / Ace of Wands. Okay. Got this other deck here. Let's see what it has to say. All right. Okay. What can you tell me about this Ace of Poles, please? Clarify this Ace of Poles / Ace of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Okay, So the Four of Pentacles, obviously Pentacles are about wealth, money, but it's also an energy of like not wanting to give to something. It's an energy of like holding back. So even though it's Pentacles, it still could be about love or a relationship. So I don't know, maybe you're just, whatever this new thing is, maybe you're not ready to give to it. I don't know. Let's see, maybe one more. Or maybe since this is the present, you're not ready to move on, but in the future you will be, because we did present and then future. Okay, so you're still kind of holding on right now. Okay, Ace of Swords. So some truth is about to be revealed. You're gonna definitely find out something, but it's not just the truth. I mean, it's a sword. It's cutting through all the bullshit, cutting through the lies. You know, something's gonna come to light that's gonna help you make the decision that needs to be made. But it's also about a triumph and a victory. So when the Ace of Swords shows up, it provides clarity. So hopefully that's going to help you make whatever decision you need to make and decide to move in the direction that you need. Let's find out a little bit about this King of Poles, because I'm not sure if that is your energy or the energy of the person that you're dealing with. So why is the King of Poles here? Who is this King of Poles? What can you tell me about him or her or whatever? Oh, the World. Okay. All right, so that is a major arcana. That is a big change. So either the King of Poles is going to show up, and when they do show up, it's going to be like a big change for you, a big transition in your life, something like that. Okay, what else? What else can you show? Can you tell me about the King of Poles, please? What else? Okay. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Seems like this is going to be a good change. Okay. So maybe the King of Poles is / King of Wands. Maybe that's the new person that is coming into your life. And when that person does, it's going to be a huge change, but it's going to lead to your ultimate happiness. But before that can happen, you are going to have to walk away from something else. So basically, make room in your life for this King of Wands, who's going to be passionate, fiery. He knows, or she knows, they know what they want for sure. And it looks like, since it's with these other two really positive cards, that this is going to be a really positive thing for you. It's going to be a really positive change for you. Okay. All right. So that looks pretty good so far. Why don't we use these clarifier cards to see if we can get some more advice about the situation, about just your best advice, really. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have? What advice do you have for our viewers? Okay. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it says, trust yourself. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. Okay, so whatever that gut feeling is that you've been having, listen to it, because usually it's right. Okay. Anything else you want to share? Dreamweaver. Dreaming and imagining, bringing your powerful vision into reality. So that kind of sounds like it's talking about like manifesting. So I've said this before and I hear it a lot too. You have the power to create your own reality. Whatever you, well, maybe not whatever, but within reason, I guess. But I mean, your reality is going to be a reflection of your thoughts and your inner feelings. So whatever you're focused on, if it's worry, if it's, lack of finances or lack of love or whatever, if you keep focusing on that, that's what you're going to bring in. So you have to focus on positive things, focus on being grateful, and focus on what you want to receive and what you feel like you deserve to receive. And that's how you manifest. I'm still working on it myself. It's not that easy, but that's, in theory, that's how you do it. Okay, maybe one more. What would you like to share? Oh, this one really wanted to come out. Okay, make a change. So that was kind of, you know, what we were talking about here with the Judgment and the Eight of Cups with the moving away. Embrace growth, seek new paths, and welcome transformations with an open heart. So basically just be open to change. So be open to change. With these moon cards, be bold and make a move. I feel like I'm getting kind of the same message here. Be bold, but with this card, choose your words carefully. And, you know, trust in your own intuition, trust in your instincts. And when it feels like it's time to go, or, you know, something is, like I said, no longer serving you, or sometimes it's time to go. Sometimes it's time to walk away. But just know that there are better things coming your way. There are better people coming your way. 10 of Pentacles, ultimate happiness, the world, you know, big change in your life. All right. So life-changing oracles. Okay. So let's just see what our love oracles want to say. I'm not going to do burning love oracles because those are always one-sided. All right. Okay. Okay. What do you want to say? What can you share with our viewer about the changes that are coming? What changes are coming? Okay, well, this won't be for everybody, but higher commitment, engagement ring. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get engaged, but it could mean that somebody is coming your way. Maybe this passionate King of Wands over here is coming your way with the commitment in mind. Somebody who's ready to commit, somebody who wants something long term. What else can you share? What else can you share? Oh, fuck, this one flipped up. Come here. Oh, coffin. See? New beginnings and endings. So we kind of got that message of something, you know, that doesn't seem like good for you any longer, that you're going to move away from to make room for the next thing that's coming in, the next phase of your life. And then, you know, like we saw earlier with the full moon in Gemini, the answers are coming. So just be patient. Sometimes you just have to be patient. What else can you share with us? Ooh, okay, we got two more that came out. Teddy bear, I like this one. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. So somebody's coming in. I mean, the message is pretty clear. Somebody's coming in that wants to commit, that is going to make you happy. But before, you know, that person can come in, you got to make room for them in your life. And it looks like maybe you're choosing to do that because you've got the Eight of Cups and the moving on. And then we've got the coffin, which says new beginning. So we've got several things here. Also the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. And like I said, that could be either a new beginning in a relationship. It's not the Ace of Cups, so I don't know for sure if it's a relationship, but it is, you're creating something new. And what you're creating could be, you know, a new long-term stable relationship for yourself. So good luck with all that. I hope that, on the bottom of the deck, we've got shock, which is not bad. It just talks about a sudden change. So when you decide to make this move, to move away from whatever it was that was holding you back, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be something else in your life. But when you decide to make that move, to give space for this other thing to come in, then, you know, this King of Wands is coming in and coming in with commitment, coming in with desire, coming in with every single thing you've ever wanted. Hopefully. I mean, things can always change, but that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. So, yeah, I think I'll just leave it there. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. If you've watched this entire video, thank you for listening to my nonsense for 20 minutes. And I hope that you'll come back and hang out with me again. Thanks.